So this topic is actually a very interesting one. I've heard people talk about CTR manipulation as a way to boost search rankings. What exactly is CTR manipulation? How does it work? And how can I learn to improve CTR the safe, legitimate way without getting penalized? So, right away to answer the question, you can go to ChatGPT and just say, hey, what CTR things can I do on my website to improve our click-through rate and our conversion rate optimization? And it'll give you some really good tips there. But really what we're looking to do there is eliminate distractions, focus on a good color scheme, focus on conversion or call to actions. We want to have at least 3 call to actions in the first 2/3 of your page and things like that. But as far as CTR manipulation goes, CTR manipulation is something that used to be extremely effective. We were able to move the needle for websites very quickly, very effectively. The only problem is that there was a limit, and you would get to a point where you had to rely on it to keep the rankings that you got. And so it used to be much more effective, I would say maybe around 2018, 2019. And we were using it a lot more to move websites that felt stuck. A lot of people were just spamming all the websites that they ran with it, and it did make an impact for them, significant impact. It doesn't make as much of an impact anymore, so I wouldn't worry about it. As far as manipulation goes, we haven't done it for a very long time, but the conversation around CTR manipulation is a very interesting one because we've seen it heavily affect map rankings, even recently. But what you want to do, if you're trying to create a legitimate business, is you want to come in and get those same strategies and techniques and apply them to your Google My Business. So the CTR manipulation, what it'll do is it'll increase your time spent on page, or the number of people that click on your map, or the number of people that click on your website from your Google My Business profile, and it'll rotate proxies and do some different things. And ultimately, you can boost your Google My Business the right way and create good questions and answers that actually get seen, or a good post that people want to look at and view, and actually increase your, but in the same amount of effort, increase your Google My Business that same way. And so we really want to try not to get too far into the manipulation, the black hat stuff, because it always ends up going down. You never want to have to rely on fake traffic to continually get your time spent on page up so that you can rank with some of the bigger companies that you're competing against. You want to beat them out organically with what you do. And if you need to get your time spent on page up, maybe a video is a good idea. Maybe having more engaging content, an infographic or some good photos or something of that nature. There's always a better way to do it. And so we don't want to be stuck having these conversations really. It's not a conversation that I see a lot, but I wanted to just give my thoughts on it.